He's with me. Yuko, this is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the student library.
Pleased to meet you. Or should I say, Yarasuku ne dayo?
Hisao, right. Hisao, pleased to meet you too, Hisao.
For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind, so she won't forget.
Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library?
Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror.
Please, Yuko, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility.
How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get, but her objection is so insincere, I don't. It's doubtful for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot. That tells me where the light novels are.
But...
So there are a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops in my head. Seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to. Not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense.
Well, I think about a third or fourth of Yanmaku's library is either in Braille or audio.
Makes sense given all the blind students that be here. If not only that, how come this library is so big in the first place?
Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. We spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelf all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit my job. ...
Very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much info. I'll go check the owls then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all, if she doesn't keep talking to me.
Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would like to have those books if it's alright with you.
My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I studied the spine of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments I have a respectable stack of books in my arm. Guess I'll never be stuck for choices here. Normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and Braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm moved from the mood I had tea with Lily and snuck with us here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisles and find a collection of desks, set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back, while the rest of the library had the odd students sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping. The back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, as before I know I'm walking towards the mysteriously long-haired girl, who just looks like Iwakano for some strange reason. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scarily at the beanful underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not a half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hands, for I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect my thoughts, and remember I walked her further. Sumimasen! I didn't mean to startle you. Sumimasen, I didn't mean to startle you.
It's okay.
The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she nods just a little.
Okay.
Oh boy. I take the seat next to her and she hides herself behind her books. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. If you guys ever heard of that book, it's also a movie. It just kinda got released like months ago. Never saw it though. So, sorry again for starting you. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying.
I know. We are in the same class. Same class.
Her speech is stilled and so quiet that it's barely audible, even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong.
Hanako. Orewa Hanako. ...
I resisted the urge to say, that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing that I could think of. I feel like an idiot. Baka na yo! Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt you reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and says, "Oh, sad relief. ... So I try to read the covers, and usually the books I pick up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to her directions, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same, and only pretending to immerse in Life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all. Dots around her like a scared rabbit. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcibly from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. Orewa?
I've got something to do. I've got to go somewhere.
Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs toward the counter. Her hair takes off, catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she had a good hot head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I apologize to the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl pass here?
Maybe. What did she look like?
Long dark hair, kind of shy. She had, some scars on her face?
You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something.
Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I'd better try and find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain to you some other time.
Right. I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries over to the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong?
What did you do?
Nothing. I was just looking for some books and she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing that I can think of was that I might have looked at her general directions a few times.
Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy. I think she's not accustomed to talking without the paper.
Isn't that a bit strange?
I wonder. kinda. It's just how she is, I think.
Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. Oh. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act over casually, not only making me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something there, but she resists.
I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
Yeah, she doesn't have a good sense of her self-esteem. Makes me sound. She blushes heavily.
Did that sound stupid?
No, it sounds really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us have anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some paper around. People have papers on the desk. They like doing that. Yeah, they do. Them office people.
Did you find any books? I should be closing. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the bean bags where Hanako and I was sitting and returned to the counter.
Wow, you read a lot, don't you?
I'm surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of, started reading books to fill that time. Couldn't do much else.
Soka.
She doesn't say anything else, just checks out my books for me. Guess what they call tact. Holding library books flown on my pocket for the key to the door. Sudden sound from behind me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying on the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who's talking to me. It's Kenji. He's in friendly mood, although the light's glancing off his glass and dark give him a sinister look. It's just me. That makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone calling me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we never met before. Yesterday? I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day was it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we met before. Live across the hall. You're Kenji. Darone. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. I'm taking a snapshot of that. There we go. Ending fear. Nice eyes, by the way. How did you know my name? Damn. This can only mean one of the things. Two things. Either we have met and you're telling the truth and I can't just remember it, or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to maniac in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind raider. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you! Stop that, man! We met yesterday! What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies! You think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind? You are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him! I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at the distance, but who do you think you're kin? I want to grab him by the shoulder and shake him. Exasperated, I rubbed my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Narone. Stay there. Kenji comes closer. One careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assaults me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you! Sighing again, and this once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think... Something wrong? No. Just had something stupid happen to me. Few stupid things after, actually. And if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea it's because of me being... or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this Kenji. It's not like we have any contacts either. That's rough, dude. Yeah. I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you never really be too careful, yeah? It's really the hard reality we live in. It's true. You can't really trust anyone in real life once you grow up as an adult. So I'm starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living the same reality as the rest of us. You see, that's how it is. This world, there is no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. Bop, bop, bop. So what happened? Why a long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I just scared some girls off accidentally. Literally too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault really? I think. I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She has a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face... I guess it could go either way. How do I say it? Oh. Kawaii desu! Yeah. Cute, I guess. Yeah. I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember there's any such warning. Dark secrets? Yeah, dark secrets. Extremely dark. Like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40, man! He turns his head to the left and stares off in the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, the untrained eye doesn't appear to be that bad, but this is a full 20%! One would think that a school is just a huge pool of girls would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting it out now. No, I am not ready. I'll only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care about if my mind's blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground. The site of a feminist infiltration! This parity is a number of men and women. It's a clear sign of how far they have come. In this case, in case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by hair. They're building up their numbers in the past. The building of a military has always been the clearest sight of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political values. Perfect target. They're so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You'll end up just like me. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. As best I can think of. So? You're not supposed to say something like that! Damn! So rude. Where was I? Oh yeah! Fast feminist conspiracy! Stop it! Stop! I've lost your way! Way back there sometime. Somewhere around feminist infiltration of some sort. Too hard to follow! It's cool! I have some graphs and stuff in my rooms and puppets! You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool! Right. He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is all too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something in mind, dude. Just thinking about it. What it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Genji frowns, looking deeply unset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world! That is my dream! You can't just steal a man's dream! What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would be invalidative that the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one, like in that foreign movie where there can only be one, and in the end there's only one dude left. Because what's the point? I never had seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about an absolutely nothing. It's never before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark, complex conspiracy that school holds on as tangle bars. Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Now it's a terrible thing. Later! Clasped me on the back and then vanished into the room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. Ooh. I don't know if I can fully adjust what happened. Just happened. So I give up and go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. Takes me some time to get up so I can start on my homework. It's because the sheets are so cool and comfortable in the sheets, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. Just can't seem to fit. What irony, one would think that fitting in a place like just made for people who are unfit for anything else would be easy. Maybe I'm just trying too hard. Although I'd say that doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty balls. Guess not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more a school and less than a hospital, pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. Up in one eye, seeing the school books and book bottles of pills ranged side by side onto my desk. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. The passing of time happens, in which I am going to say, alright, I'm gonna save here. Yep, there we go. How much have I been playing? Okay, yeah, I gotta go. Like and favorite if you're enjoying this session. Subscribe to become one of my eggshell viewers, and look forward to whatever I make. This is Tsu-Kun signing out. Have a good day, everyone, and stay sharp. Bye!